G'day, mate. My name's Dave.
And I'm Brad!
And I'm Ian.
And this is the Travelling Brothers Cigar Review. So these are
The best lighter that you can buy.
the Xikar Tactical Lighter. And this is a long-term review of these because all three of us have got one of these lighters and we all have differing opinions.
Hey, Dave,
Yeah.
where's yours?
My wife has taken mine.
Because she loves it because it's the best cigar in the damn land.
It's a lighter.
Cigar? Really, cigar?
Cigar lighter.
Lighter. I meant to put lighter in there.
Lighter.
Well, that's what we like to call on the Traveling Brothers Cigar Review as Bourbonese. The point in which you drink enough bourbon where you forget how to speak English.
In Australia, we talk.
Or
We,
mixed
in
words.
Australia, we call it talking left-handed.
Or just talk.
No offense to those of you that are left-handed.
Are
For
you
you,
left-handed?
it would be talking right-handed.
Yeah.
So, but that's not what we're here for. We are here to long-term review this brilliant Xikar Tactical Lighter.
No, we're doing
All
this
ash
one.
aside.
We're doing this
Oh, we're
Well-
doing that one?
Oh, both.
one. No, we're doing this one.
It's
Ah.
a Xikar Tactical. That's technically a Xikar Tactical.
We
as
are
well.
doing the Xikar Tactical. Brad, can you give him a close-up on the B-roll of that Xikar Tactical? We'll put a link in the description. It's a triple flame
It is ash Wednesday.
tactical lighter, and we've all got one, and we've been using them for several months now, and I don't really like mine.
You know what, Dave? Since we're being honest today?
Yeah.
I don't like mine either.
Well, actually, it's not fair to say I don't. Do you like yours?
Listen, I've probably had at least 25 different lighters in my cigar lifetime. This is old reliable.
How'd you come up with 25?
That was just it's kind of a spitball number.
Like you know it off.
Yeah.
You know for sure. It's 25.
I didn't say like 24 and a half.
How would you have half a lighter?
Well, I like used it like half of the time it didn't work.
Don't play into his bullshit.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right. So, look. So we've all got them, and you know, I it's not fair to say I don't like the lighter. I do like the lighter, and it is beautiful to use. It's good in the hand. You'll notice the tactical clip that's on the back of it. I've actually taken the clip off the back of mine.
It's not tactical now.
It's not tactical anymore.
You know, my clip
Just
broke.
purely because we'll get back to that in a minute, but purely because I tend to put mine in my pocket, not clip it onto anything, and so I just took it off, so it was just less bulk.
You like
see,
it.
I only like to have one bulge
You know-
in my pants.
Yeah, Dave doesn't like a lot of bulge in his, apparently.
Well, there's not a lot of room
You
because
just
there's
like
other
it
things
familiar.
around
You
there.
like it familiar. I understand.
See, first of all, I love my tactical
I
lighter.
can't see that down there, but
First of all, I clip it on either my my jean pocket or right on my belt. I'll
Why
clip it right on.
Why don't you stand up to show everyone?
that's hard. No, don't do that.
Okay. See that right there? Clip it right on my belt. Take it off. Light it up. Put it back on.
What's all this shit you got hanging around?
That's his package.
Also,
you
because
got
I don't
you
like
got-
having my
You got like
You're pointing at his package.
you got the jail keys going on there. What's going on with that?
What are you talking about? There's
AirPods
nothing
and
there.
keys. And...
Also, because I don't like having stuff in my
You
pocket.
got a lot of jangle on your jangle.
all right.
My lighter.
So
on,
look, let's
on my
be
belt.
fair. Let's be fair to the lighter. So let's go through the lighter and some of its good points.
What'd you say?
Let's talk about its bad points first.
Well, let's talk about its bad points first.
Yes.
All right, give me that friggin' lighter. This is a beautiful lighter that has 3 jets, but it has the fuel tank that will support 1. And I find I'm filling this thing every day.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you get down low...
He also smokes, how many cigars?
When you...
Just.
when this starts...
pull the piss out of you because it's true. Continue,
If you
Dave.
smoke one cigar a day, it'll be fine.
I have 3 or 4.
Let's
go
cigars a
4
day.
or 5.
Let's go 4 or 5.
Let's
say
go
4.
Let's be
Let's say-
honest
let's
here.
say-
Last year I was doing 4 or 5. This year I'm doing 3 or 4. Okay.
It's January.
So, but in all honesty, and Brad, I don't know if you'll agree with this, but when it starts to get low, it starts to have troubles.
Yeah, I can't light it.
It's not that it's just that the tank is too small for 3 jet, but that when it starts to get low, it gets really fickle. Like it starts spluttering and carrying on. Right?
It's like...
But when
So-
it's full of gas, I love it. I love the profile of it. I love the 3. I love the way the 3 jets sort of funnel in and meet. It's got a nice profile, fits in your pocket nicely, clips on if you keep the clip. And it's
Beautiful
just
for a motorcycle.
it's a great for motorcycle, and it's a good fidget. It's a good fidget spinner type thing, you know. You're not spinning it, but you're clicking it. It's like your AirPods case.
I don't do that with my AirPods case.
I know that's going to be really annoying the microphone,
Yeah,
but that's what my conclusion with that lighter is.
Well, and you're absolutely right. Once it does start, any lighter, not just this one, once it starts to run low on fuel, we'll start to get like you got to click it a couple times. You like to try to get it to light up. This one, I will say, correlation-wise, statistically, when you pull it down, when you go to turn it on, this is the number one lighter that I pull it down and it turns on.
Oh yeah, when it's full.
Every other lighter that I've experimented with and used, it's like a 60% of the time I pull it down and it actually turns on. Other than that, and these have been good lighters too. It's not like your junky lighter. It's very random that it you gotta click. Okay, finally.
I got this lighter, and within 30 days I broke it.
Okay, you broke it, but it's a Xikar, so it's got a lifetime guarantee.
I sent it back. I got to give Xikar some credit. Xikar, thank you. I sent it back in 3 weeks with a new one.
Right.
Okay,
So I mean, you can't argue with that. That's
I will argue with that because I sent my lighter back in July. It's January. Still haven't received it.
Did you send it back by itself or with other lighters?
Oh, there are extenuating circumstances to that.
Oh yeah. See, now what I found
One at a time.
is if you send back multiple Xikars in one thing, and maybe they don't have one of them in stock to replace it, or that they'll wait until they've got all of your order to send you the others back. So send them back individually, you get it back rather quickly.
Yeah, but you get paid shipping for each lighter.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not L'chaim friendly.
Yeah, but it's $100 lighter. It's a good lighter.
Yeah.
I know it is, and you know I got the gunmetal gray. You got the tactical khaki. You know whatever that is.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was very upset when I put it on my belt, and you know there might have been some overhang on the belt. You know, I'm not really being.
Well, yeah. There's two of us at the table that might have a little bit of a problem with that.
Yeah, and I broke it. I broke the clip, making it untouchable like yours at that point. I was very upset by that because I expected more.
Well, if it happens
from
again,
this.
I've got a spare tactical clip.
I was just really upset by that. And again, you and I have sat here and we're just sitting here clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking, and I'm not getting nothing.
Uh-huh.
And you know, all in all, I was not impressed.
So, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I like the lighter, but I wouldn't buy it again.
Yeah.
I would go out. I would honestly say if someone was coming into the store and they said, "Hey, give me the best lighter you have," I would point to this one.
You would point to that one.
Absolutely.
So now I was at Brad's the other night in his cigar lounge. We got to get a name for your cigar lounge.
Yep, we'll work on it.
So we've got the Devil's Den, which is my cigar lounge. We've got
Witch's
the Witch's Lair, which we're in right now, which
Yes,
is my wife's cigar lounge.
What's my place called? I call it the Pain Cave, but that's just my personal.
The what?
Never mind. Go on.
The Pain Cave.
Oh, well, that's
Is this 50 Shades of Grey? Do we need to talk
Hardwood.
to Hardwood about this?
that kind of Pain Cave? See, his mind immediately goes to that. I was thinking more
She's
work,
sitting over there
workout.
blushing, so we got some questions happening.
No, we don't, Dave. We are leaving that alone.
So we
That's
were at
the-
Bradley's, and I picked up this lighter. Now this is also. Can you show them this one, please,
Oh,
Brad?
absolutely.
This is also a Xikar tactical lighter, and it is a single flame. And our experience with this has been that this has got an enormous fuel tank
Mm-hmm.
running only one jet.
Very powerful.
And it has, and I don't think I can put it on the table. Maybe you can see it if I put it there. It has a cigar rest on top of it. Ta-da!
Just kidding.
So I'll lift it up
This is a really good cigar.
in case you can't see it on the table. But it has a cigar rest on top of it. So it's got these two grooves in the top. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh.
Two grooves in the top of it,
And that is actually really helpful. I mean,
which
when
is
you-
kind of handy.
if you don't have an ashtray, or you don't. I mean, sometimes you get a glass. I got
you just put your cigar on top of your cigar lighter.
one of
and-
the best presents. I know we haven't talked about cigar accessory wise, but I got one of the
The shark will get it.
shot or one of the Scotch glasses that you can put a
Uh-huh.
cigar in. Those are great. But if you don't have that, I mean that's a great solution.
Well, you're always going to take your lighter with you if you're going to smoke cigars, so you've always got a cigar rest. And the tank on this is huge, and the fidget factor. The fidget factor on this is, I'm going to keep that in. The fidget factor on this is really good. And again, you've got that Xikar reliability with the lighting of it. And again, being single jet, you've got that really nice touch up. You can be really gentle around the edge to touch up. And you can see it. You can see how far away I am from this. It's got a really good.
Well, and you got a good point. Like I keep a can of butane with me all the time, and I know you guys talked about it before.
But you shouldn't have to.
You maybe you don't have to. But first of all, I like keeping my can of butane because I can keep two Scotch glasses on top of it and beneath it. I carry it around.
So is that another Xikar?
This is a Xikar. This is the Titium. And remember, we did
So
the
that's-
Xikar video.
It's the what?
And that's the 2-flame, right? What's it called?
Toro.
So that's like the dual flame, and just show the size comparison on the camera there. Show the size comparison. I know which one I would like to carry in my pocket, but this is a nice size. If you compare the two together, they're not a lot of difference in size. They've both got tactical clips, and this one just holds so much fuel. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes.
I'm, on a normal, when we're out doing some crap, I'm a 4-cigar smoker, and I don't want to have to worry about carrying lighter fluid.
No, and that's a fair point. If you're floating on the river or like going golfing or something, you shouldn't have to worry about carrying butane or something like that. Maybe first of all, I have it turned all the way up because I like the big flame.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to have it turned up. If not,
You can turn it down and still have a similar
this is turned down. I can't get this thing to light.
similar light to it.
No, this is turned down. I can't get it to light. It's frustrating.
I wouldn't go as far as say I wouldn't buy this again. It's not a bad lighter. There's so many more out there that are way worse than this. We're being, I think, very straightforward with our review
We have to
on
be
this.
critical with it
We're
because
gonna-
you know
yeah,
what?
No,
critical.
you should be critical. Absolutely.
Traveling brothers and sisters, we are going to tell you how it is, and here's the reality. For the price of this lighter, it's not what I want it to be.
And I think
I would wish that I bought this one,
Yeah.
instead of that one.
and a good thing to take away from this too.
In fact, I might. I'm going to put a link in the comments below on the YouTube video here, and I'll go use that link to go buy one of these lighters.
But a good
Because my
thing-
wife has taken it, right?
A good thing
Yeah.
to take away from this though is that lighters are like cigars. Everybody has their preference to them. I love this. I don't have this, but I can tell clipping this onto my pants every day as I'm walking out of the house, that'd be bulky. Unless you want to carry that either in a bag or somewhere else. Like I don't typically walk out of the house.
Yeah, you don't like a big package.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, we understand.
I already have a big package. I don't need to worry about carrying another one. But like I don't want to carry that elsewhere. So if I'm gonna clip this one, it's small, it's concise, and I don't have to worry about a little bit bigger. But that's just my preference.
I think I'll be saying to my wife, honey, you keep my lighter. I'm going to go get a new one and get one of these. And I don't know, I might take the clip off it again, because you can easily take the clip off. There's just 2 little screws in there. And this, it's a nice size. It's got a cigar rest. It's got a big fuel tank. It's good for touching up. It's good reliability. So nothing else. We love Xikar lighters, right, and cutters.
Yes.
We all agree on that.
I got the Xikar here. You got the Xikar
I got a
there.
Xikar over
That's
here.
it.
Although mine used to be black, but the black started coming off it, so I got out the Dremel and brushed it to aluminium or whatever it is.
Aluminum.
Yeah,
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
aluminum.
We spell it different.
All the day.
Well, that's all from me.
And that's all for me.
And that's all from me.
Like,
you guys.
Subscribe.
Follow us, share.
Check
Follow
the
us,
links out on the
share.
bottom. You can get these cigars yourself.
We'll
Send-
put a link to all of these cigars in the comments section if we remember what they were, but I'll find them on the video. Follow on Instagram.
and listen to the podcast. The whole point is have a cigar with us.
Shout out to those followers that comment regularly. We try to get back to all our comments. All right, is that all?
That's all.
That's all.
We'll catch you later.
All right.